So the first one would be home, and you will find that here, scroll up to the right below your workspace name is your home. So let's just collapse this. I only add 3 cards or widgets, which is recents, agenda, and my work. That's it. Okay. You can manage that and customize that right here. You can add more. Okay. You can play around with that. But for me, this is enough. So I suggest to do the same with your team, so you can recommend to keep it simple, of course. So here, I don't have to do a treasure hunt and go through each space, each list, each folder, and look for the tasks that are assigned to me. This already filters the tasks that are assigned to me that are due today. Okay, and this is why I emphasize that it's important to add an assignee and a due date to a task, or else it will not appear here. That person might miss that task unless you put assignee and due date. Okay, and that's the reason that's the only way it will come up here in the home area. Next would be inbox. So inbox is again your notification. So as you can see, I was busy today. I have it cleared by inbox, but that's good because I can show you how I clear my inbox on a daily basis. So we're using the get things done method here. If something takes 2 minutes, maybe a couple of minutes or so to get action, or for you to action on it, then do it right then and there. Don't wait, because if you wait and delay, it's not gonna happen. Because it's always a small task. It's the small task that gets pushed around all the time. Okay, so for example, this is a sales meeting. I was mentioned, but there's nothing that I need to do there. So I would clear that notification. So same thing with this one. I would clear that notifications. Again, that's clicking here. This is just an FYI to me. It's not assigned to me, but it's just telling me that Elaine, or admin assistant, has a comment that I need to be aware of. But again, I don't have to action them. So if I don't have to action anything, then I would clear it. But if there's something that I need to, maybe there's a question. Let's just say that there's a question for me. This is a question for me. And it will take a couple or less than a minute to reply. So what I would do is I would do it right then and there. I don't have to block my time to reply to everything. And ClickUp makes it easier for you because you can reply from here. I don't have to go to the folder or the list. I can do it from here. And then I could say blah, blah, right? I can even do a thumbs up from here if that's enough, right? To acknowledge. Use a thumbs up to acknowledge that you have read the comment. But if you need to reply, it's a question, then yeah, that's a good practice, right? Use a thumbs up to acknowledge that you have read the comment that was assigned to you. But if it's a question, then definitely you can reply. So hopefully, I think that's, yeah, the team will not get confused. And then you can clear it once you've done it, right? But what if it's something that maybe it's a proposal, here, Acuity implementation, that's going to take my time. It's not going to take 2 minutes. So what I would do is, in order to clear this notification, is I would click that and then maybe set a due date for this so that it will come up in my home. But if I need to action it today, maybe it's going to take me 4 hours. What I would do is I would add it to my tray. And then that, again, that's hub right there at the bottom gets created. So once that's there, I would clear that notification. Because my process is, I would clear my inbox, I would go to my home and action my urgent task. And then once I'm done with my list, I will also go back to whatever is in my tray, because those are pending tasks that I still need to action. Okay, so that's my process. That's why, again, it's important to go through your notifications first. This is where you're going to get notified of a task assigned to you, or questions, comments that you need to answer. These are just FYI for me, so I don't need to action them. I know because we're using task type. So you see there's an icon right here. I know that those are leads or potential or prospects or clients. And the team is just adding updates. So I don't have to action that because those are just updates, and I was in the meeting with them when they did that comment. They did update. This, for example, is an invoice. So I'm using a particular icon for certain task types. So it helps me from the get-go to understand what I'm dealing with. So let's just say if I see a blog or a video icon here, an automation here, this is an automation. Or if I see a blog or an issue, this is an issue, that's why it's a fire. I would prioritize that. I know that I need to see it and action it. So it helps me a lot. So for example, this is a content that's been published. So it's easier for me to go through the rubble of all the inbox notification. And just to emphasize, task type, I don't think we covered it. Task type is right here. So you can set this, but this is where I set the different task types. So I have that visual cue of the different tasks that I'm dealing with. So that's where you will change that as well. Okay. And then favorites. So favorites is actually already set up for me, but let me just put it for reset everything. So favorites you will find on the left side, right above spaces and below more. That's where you will see favorites.